I'm going to take a ride with a really beautiful woman who's also amazingly talented. So welcome, Roveena.
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks for having me. Hi, guys.
Thanks for coming. Roveena, I think the biggest question that everybody has right now is like, you know, how did you go from just a Toronto cat into this big leading singer? How did that happen? Like,
Ooh,
there's so many people out there, including myself, who has all these dreams of, like, you know, becoming a big star, and we just don't know where to start. So how did you do it? What's your journey like?
You know what? My journey was quite interesting, actually. I, as you know, put myself on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I would say back in 2009.
Wow.
A performance that I did at the CNE.
Yeah.
And a lot of friends of mine came to that show.
That's amazing.
And
so that was your first show? You was at CNE?
no, I mean, I've been performing all around the city,
Okay.
but it was the first time that anyone had actually captured it,
Right.
like, on their camera. I guess 2009,
okay.
no one was really filming on their
Right.
phones at that time. It was like a digital camera.
Yeah.
And she gave me a USB stick with the footage, and she's like, oh, you should really upload this to YouTube. And I'm like, what the heck is YouTube?
Yeah.
So I think YouTube at that point had been only there for 2 years, right?
Okay.
So I uploaded the footage, didn't think anything of it, and then I got a lucky break when producers at City TV Toronto called me and said that they had found my video of me singing. They weren't sure I was actually singing it live because they thought it was too good, and I said, no. I'm like, well, thank you.
That's amazing.
I said, no, it's real.
Yeah.
It's really me singing, and they wanted me to come to do a live morning show 2 days from that phone call.
That's amazing. So what was that song? Can you sing it for us?
My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah. But my favorite part.
Oh my God!
My favorite part is the end.
Go for it.
Oh, you are mine, endless. It really captures the sentiment.
Holy smokes! That was so powerful and so beautiful. Like, I actually, now I know what it means when they say it touched your heart. Like, that literally touched my heart. I felt that.
You felt
I felt
that?
it. That was beautiful.
I don't know. So you got your shades on. I think I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I think it's way too bright. You should put some on.
Hold on. Let me
Before, you know, you get blinded by this interview.
Okay. What do
There
we
we
think?
go.
Does that work?
Wow. Whew.
Okay.
That's a real pop star right there.
But I mean, going back to your question about the journey, I mean, I had just put myself out there, and I think that's probably the first step. I think a lot of people get wrapped up or caught up in not knowing where to start or where to go or what to do. But I think at the end of the day, it's just really believing in your talent or your skill and just putting yourself out there. Like, don't expect immediate results right away. I'll be honest, like, I did get a lucky break, but up until that point, I had been slugging it out still. Right. But I've been.
How many years did it take before you got to that point?
Oh my God. Like at least 10 solid years. I mean, I started singing when I was 2.
Wow.
But I learned the piano when I was quite young, 11. I picked up the guitar when I was 8. I played that by ear, and a lot of people don't know that I can play the piano quite proficiently. I used to actually teach it when I was in high school. That was one of my first jobs. Shout out to Ontario Conservatory. But yeah, that was one of my first, like, I would teach. But to be honest with you, vocally, I've never taken any lessons. That was just something that my dad and I kind of worked on together. He could sing, and he was helping me hone sort of.
Was your dad
skill.
Like a professional singer? Did he learn
No,
it?
he just was naturally talented. But you know, when he heard me singing when I was just a kid, and they have cassette tapes. I don't know if you kids out there,
they have no idea
on
what
Kira's
that is.
channel, if you know what a cassette tape is, but you got to Google it and then Google image it. It's this little device with like tape in it. I mean, you might know. I'm sure you've seen it around. But yeah, that's a cassette tape, and they have cassette recordings of me singing like old school ABBA songs and a bunch of things. I must have been like 1.5. 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you started pretty young.
I did start pretty young, and music has just been, it's just like part of my soul.
Is there like an inspiration for you, like as you were? I mean, obviously your dad is an inspiration, but as a musician, do you like look up to anybody?
Oh my God, Celine Dion is like
Celine Dion.
Yeah, my absolute favorite. I think if I ever met her, or if I was in a room and we were writing together, I would probably pass out or not be able to speak because. You know, I've just been in awe of her for so long. Was there a song that really captured you? Oh my God.
I know there's so many.
Yeah, there are so many. I used to sing when I was like a teenager. This is so embarrassing. I used to sing Power of Love, which is like a very vocally intense song. Now, she did this song, and it was a cover from, like, I guess the 80s. Somewhere I've never been. That was like no practice, just.
Oh my goodness! If she sounds this good in a car, you guys can only imagine how amazing she sounds on stage and on your solos and your music videos. It's amazing.
Oh,
Speaking of music videos, I was part of one of them. So honored to be part of one of your videos. And that video is actually that song is actually gonna be played at the Paralympics, right?
Yeah, it was at the Paralympics.
Amazing.
I was really honored. It was on CBC's televised coverage of the 2018 Pyeongchang Paralympics.
So awesome.
I was really honored. The song's called Fearless, and Kira's actually in the music video. She makes a cameo.
Yeah, it was like very exciting.
Yeah, it was cool actually. And the Paralympics, like these athletes, just mind-blowing. The things that they can do that able-bodied people can do, and it was just fantastic. And it was such an honor that they chose my song. When the whole world falls and everything breaks and you're standing alone, you can be fearless. You're not alone. Then you hear my piano.
Oh man.
And a weird thing happened where this fan from Germany, like the 16-year-old girl from Germany, DMs me on Instagram, and she's like, I can't believe I found you. And I'm thinking, who are you?
Yeah.
And why are you looking for me?
Right.
And she said, your song is on 50 Shades Darker, and I nearly passed out. I went, I'm sorry, what?
Right.
She's like, your song, your voice, you're on a 50 Shades Darker trailer. And I'm thinking, what? Okay, I'm sure the studio would have contacted me if that was the case.
Right.
So I did a little bit of digging, and she sent me the link to the video, and at that point it had 5 million views.
No way.
And everybody's comments on YouTube was like, who's singing this? Who's this girl? Where can I get this song?
Wow.
Like, I love it. And it was my Stitches cover.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, that's
weren't they supposed to ask you before they posted it?
They were. So this is the story. So I messaged the guy on YouTube and I said, hey, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Just really thankful that you picked my song for your fan. So it was a fan trailer. It wasn't an official trailer.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
that was a difference. So he said, oh my God, it's actually you. I didn't know who you were. I heard someone had ripped your song into their video.
Okay.
And I heard it from their video. So I took it from their video and put it on mine.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, that was me. Sorry about that. I was
it sounded like somebody hit somebody.
Yeah, it was my break.
Oh, okay. So he had taken that song. Sorry, he'd taken my song from the other video, put it on his own video, and then couldn't credit me because he didn't know who I was.
Right.
And then it took this girl to figure out.
That's amazing.
It was me. I guess she must have been searching by hashtags or whatnot. So I was thankful that she had let me know. And so at that point, I just said, if you just credit me and just let people know that it was me. So he said, absolutely. He put my name, he put my channel. And then I went ahead to every single comment and said, oh, it's me. Hi, it's me. So I'm literally just typing like, oh, it's me. It's me. Hi, thank you, it's me. And then I just saw my channel start to grow and grow. And now my Spotify spins are over 350,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my channel grew. And then that video subsequently reached, I think, almost 8 million views.
Wow.
So it was insane. I think it was the pairing of the 50 Shades Darker and the longing of my cover.
Right.
Really, mirrored together. I didn't know how I felt about, Christian Grey and Anastasia making out to me singing, but I think I got over it quickly. I'm like, all right, whatever. Tripping over myself. Oh, I'm begging you to come help. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches.
Better than the original.
Yeah, so Kira, I've been singing, as we're driving.
Yeah.
And, you're a woman of many talents, so,
Please don't ask me to sing.
Are you gonna sing?
Oh my God.
Come on.
I think people will stop watching this video and then we will not get views.
No, don't you guys want to hear her sing? I do.
What should I sing?
Well, what do you like to listen to?
I listen to, radio music. Whatever,
but there's artists. There are artists on the radio. So radio music isn't a genre.
I know. Okay, it's top 40, top 40
okay,
songs.
I've heard you rap. I've heard you rap. I know you worked with my good friend Steve Cliff, and I know you rapped.
Okay, well, we're gonna get back to the singing. Let me call Steve. So let's play a little game,
She
okay?
just got her way out of this. She just weaseled her way out of this. All right.
We're gonna call Steve, and we're gonna see if he recognizes your voice, okay?
Ooh, it's gonna be tough.
I have a guest with me, and I want you to say hi to her and see if you can figure out who it is.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, Steve. Hey Steve, how's it going?
All good. All good.
All good, all good.
How you been? It's been a while.
Been a while. Okay.
Yeah, he's taking clues in now.
Yes, it's been a while. We did a lot of TV work together.
Don't give him too many clues. Don't give him too many clues. You gotta figure out with their voice. Who is this person?
Yeah, you don't recognize my voice? Or my laugh?
Actually, I don't. Actually, I
Uh-oh. He said he
we
doesn't?
did a lot of TV work together.
A lot of TV work.
TV work, and my Tamil is terrible.
This is a very distinct laugh. You should know who this is.
Okay, you want another clue?
Sure.
We did a live show, and then somebody asked me a question in Tamil,
Okay.
and I couldn't answer it because I didn't know what they said.
Oh no.
And then I said, "Is this live? Can we cut this out?" And then you just started laughing.
Whoa. What is like so long ago? I can't remember.
Maybe if you sing to him, I think he might understand who you are if you sing it to him.
Oh my god, what am I supposed to
You
sing?
should sing the song that you guys did together.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Oh, Roveena.
Ah!
Congratulations! You won a car!
You want a car ride? That's all I can afford.
Kira will drive you somewhere.
Oh my God. How
Hello.
have you been?
It's about your singing.
She's not gonna let this go.
What does your fan base like? What do you guys like on her channel? What do you listen to?
They don't listen to me sing, obviously, because if they do, I would not have any subscribers. Oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Loves a game, wanna play.
Not bad.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Keep going. You gotta go to the chorus, the hook.
And then what?
Cause you wanna live forever. Or you wanna be. You know the song. This is a fail. An epic fail of massive proportions. Partly my fault. Hit it, Kira.
Every night in my dreams,
You have to do it louder. Try it again.
I see you, I feel you.
That is how I know you. Go on. Okay, join me now.
Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have shown to.
Okay, alright, so hold on. 3, 2, 1. Unagi.
You open the door and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Oh my God. I should stop right there. I should just go kill myself. Like,
That actually wasn't too bad.
since you made me sing, I'm gonna make you sing Tamil songs, okay?
Oh no, I can't.
I know you can, so I'm gonna teach it to you. Let's do this.
Lord,
Let's
no.
do this. Okay, we're gonna sing something super, super easy. It's gonna go. Do it.
Yeah, no. Cut. Yeah, there's no way I can do that. You know what? There are a lot of beautiful, beautiful Tamil singers in our community, and I'm gonna leave it to those ladies and to those guys to sing because they are phenomenal. I just think I can't do the proper pronunciation, and I've sung in English for such a long time that I've manipulated how I emulate my notes and my voice to kind of cater that sort of style.
Well, speaking of Tamil songs and you singing in Tamil, you were actually a part of a Tamil TV show called Superstar.
I was part of Superstars TVI back in the day. There's just a lot of different singers that I met through there, and then a lot of them have grown up, right? A lot of them are, some of them were on the junior show, and I was on like the regular show. The regular show.
Right, the senior show?
The senior show. Well, no, there's a senior, but I'm also on the senior. But yeah, so it was just a lot of fun and really great for our community to kind of rally behind and support, you know, singers.
What is next for you? What's going on?
Well, I actually am planning to do a lot of shows here in Toronto, so keep posted with that on my site.
Awesome.
I do a lot of really big mainstream shows. Like I played at the ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum, a few times.
Yeah.
I was actually on Global Morning launching the album, and obviously the CBC thing was huge. CBC's been showing me a lot lot of love, so I love them.
Nice.
And yeah, so a lot of live shows, so definitely would love to see you guys come out if you're in the Toronto area. And then hopefully I'll be hitting Europe is sort of the next eye on the prize, so to speak.
Yeah.
And just promoting the new album Fearless.
Amazing. I actually also want to ask you, you actually quit your full-time job to pursue music full-time.
I did, yeah. I walked away from
That's a huge decision to make. Like,
yeah.
How did you come about doing that?
You know what? And that was the thing. I had to trust my instincts. I went to school, went to university, and I studied and got a very great career going. I was working my way up through the corporate ladder, working in very senior level positions for really huge companies. And you know what? As much as, you know, as exciting as it was, because, you know, you're right out of school, you're making money, it's amazing.
Right.
Music was slowly dying. For me, I was waking up feeling like time's running out, and this innate part of me, this innate part of me was dying, and it was frightening me, and I didn't want to be, you know, one day 60 and looking back and thinking, what if I had actually just walked away? What would have happened?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a big, it was a very fearless decision to make, but I did it, and it was just trusting that instinct of I have to do this now or else it's just never gonna happen. Right. And I'm so glad that I did, and the journey's still going on for me.
In order to like get to that spot where you are now, you've probably connected to a lot of people, probably reached out to a lot of people. How did you deal with, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that accepted you, and then there's a lot of people that rejected you at the same time, right?
Oh, rejection's like a daily thing.
Yeah. So how do you deal with that? Because I know a lot of people out there probably trying to do things and they're getting rejected all the time, and they lose that motivation, right? So what do you do to keep that motivation up? Yeah,
so it's funny. I was like that. So if you actually go to my album, I don't have it with me here, but my album cover, which it's online everywhere, you will actually see all the negative comments that anyone's ever said to me or rejected me on my face. Like, it's actually written on the cover of the album, the banner artwork. Rejection emails, rejection things that were said to me when I was off stage, like just lots of different colorful commentary. And if you actually saw the lyric video to Fearless, you would have read all the mean things that were said. And I made the mistake of letting those comments kind of get to me, and it almost paralyzed me. Like, I thought, oh my god, I made a horrible decision. Like, what did I do? But something inside me said, no, I'm not going to let this stop me. So I took that negative energy and I just let it fuel me to keep going. There's always going to be people that love you, and there's always going to be people that hate you. And I think what matters is you just cater to the folks that love you, and that fan base will grow.
Exactly. This is like a really scary area. If you come here at nighttime, it's super scary.
Why would you come here at nighttime?
No, like when you're driving, like if you're going to like Stouffville or something, it's so creepy.
No, I would take roads with lights on. There are no lights here.
Yeah, me too. I would never drive here alone. If you go on this bridge that we're about to pass
now. This is great. This is really, really awesome.
And if you stop your car in the middle of the bridge, apparently the kids will come and push the car away because there's
like ghost kids?
Yeah, ghost kids.
Nothing is more frightening than ghost children.
Right? We're in daylight. I don't think ghosts come in daylight.
That's how.
Here? Yeah, people live in these areas. Maybe a pigeon. I don't know. Get out.
Oh, squirrel!
Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Stupid squirrel!
Okay. All right.
So thank you so much for being here with us, Roveena. So for trusting me to drive you around. You know, a lot of people will be kind of hesitant and be like, oh my god, am I gonna like...
You didn't tell me this before I got in the car. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't want to scare you, man. Like, keep that on the down low and then tell you at the end.
Yeah, no worries. That was great being here. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people would have taken a lot of great stuff out of the stuff that you told us today.
I hope so.
Yeah, you shared a lot of like a wealth of knowledge with us today, so it's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And we hope we wish you all the best for the future, and we want to see you on the big screen working with Celine Dion. You know? Maybe we'll see in like another 5-10 years. You'll be on a stage with her, performing together,
holding a Grammy.
Yeah, right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, and we'll be like, yay, we know her. She was in my car.
We were driving over scary bridges.
I think this is the bridge.
Oh god.
Think so.
Oh lord. All right, cut the camera. Cut.
So, what would you like to tell our beautiful viewers here?
You know what, guys? Yeah, the biggest thing I can tell you guys for some inspiration is to just, you know, keep at it, keep with your heart, trust your instincts is the biggest thing that I always listen to. If your instincts are telling you this is not it, and it might be a very painful decision to say or speak, you got to follow it, because at the end of the day, it's always going to lead you into the right space. So yeah, and just keep at your craft and your skill, and it's not an overnight thing. It's a long journey, but as long as you're in there for the long haul, that's all that matters. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to Kiru's Corner.
And make sure you subscribe to Roveena's channel. All the links are going to be down below. Her Spotify, her YouTube, Instagram, and all that good stuff. So make sure you check her out and keep following her, because she's going to be making some amazing things, and she's already made some amazing things. So follow it all.
Woohoo!
All right, guys, keep it real, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.